Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am Josh Gets Lost, and this is 30 Minutes a Day Minecraft. Last time, we had a very successful visit to a village, found a saddle, which I'm super excited about, a brewing stand, the almighty stone cutter, a bunch of hay, but we also went over there and had a little fun raiding our friends over at the pillager outpost and found a goat horn and some string, which hopefully, if we can find one more rabbit hide, we can finally make that long-awaited bundle that we've been talking about, which would actually help a lot with my current inventory issues and maybe make it a little easier to get back home to our base. So let's head this way. Now, Alex Gorod in a recent episode commented that, hey, you should tell people why it is that you jump when you strike stuff with your sword or your axe. And that's pretty simple in that, for example, if I hit someone with the sword just standing, it will do a certain amount of damage. But if I hit something while doing jump, I have a chance to get a critical hit. This only works in Java Edition. On Bedrock, you can actually kind of flail your sword around like this and kind of do the same amount of damage, I believe. But here we could do a jump and let's see. I missed the crit there. Come back. There we go. And did a nice number on him. And I feel a little bad because I don't have anywhere for that stuff to go. Okay, pretend that didn't happen. But the reason why you jump is to get that critical hit. And you don't want to just spam your sword or your axe. You can actually see there's a tiny little sword icon that pops up after I swing that's a little bit of a cooldown. And so you want to at least wait for that. And if you can get that jump hit, it makes for a nice critical hit on the enemies. All right, let's see. Let's head this way. We almost have night, so we're going to wait here. Now, we don't have an opportunity right now, and I don't want to leave him to have to try to swim in the water behind us all the way home. I will come back for him with a boat. Our cat there, which we have not named yet. So that was a thing from last episode that you guys should leave me a comment for the best name for this cat. But we will be back for you because I do want to come back this way. And of course, with the villagers here, we may be using them for some things in the future. Although we are not setting up any kind of trading hall yet with the villagers because we don't want to get too far ahead of what might be new updates that are coming to Minecraft. And so I'm actually going to, will you sit? Do I have a chest somewhere in here? Right by you there, buddy. Buckaroo, buddy old pal. We're going to leave this, and we are going to leave these raw salmon, so when I come back, I can give you a reward. I'm going to leave the raw rabbit as well. Actually, I'm going to take it. This is my thought process, guys. So you don't like it, sorry, this how I think. I want to keep it because there's a chance that I spy another rabbit on our way over to our boat. In fact, I see you there. And if I can get that final hide, I'll probably get some leather meat as well. Rabbit meat, I mean. Leather meat. Is that a code name for jerky? I don't know. We're going to get some rabbit meat with that, and we're going to keep that. Because one of the advancements is eating all the various types of food in the game. And so I want to be able to do that. Hey, buddy. Hey there. Nope. Unfortunately, we did not get a hide. Hello. You guys are just spawning like crazy. I guess being right at the edge of where I was on the village. How? How am I not getting any rabbit hides? We really want to get that final rabbit hide. We need 6 for this bundle recipe. And it's going to drive us crazy if we don't get it. There's our boat. Let's just do a peek, see if any more rabbits have spawned over here. I guess those are probably the 2 baby rabbits from earlier that grew up. Oops. Let's head this way and see if there's any more rabbits around. There's another baby. That's all grown up now and ready. Yes. All right, perfect. There we go. So we should, with this experiment enabled, we should be able now to craft, there it is, our bundle. Tie the top. There's our rabbit hides. Boom. Now this is a really cool feature, especially for early game. You can see we got lots of tiny scattered things in here. And so the general rule is anything that will stack to 64, we can grab and right click and it will put it in our bundle. And now it will take up 6 spots of the 64 in our bundle. If it's something that only stacks to 16, like we were talking about with the snowballs earlier, that will take up, each of those will take up 4 spots. If it's a tool, those will take up 16 spots. So if I put this in, it should, let's see, how many are in here? 6. So this will, should be like 22. Nope, can't even put it in. So there we go. It's not a way to cheat the system that way. Saddles you cannot stack. Sticks you can stack. Emeralds you can stack. String you can stack. Rabbit meat you can stack. We are now up to 41. See all the space we're getting back? Believe it or not, workstations like brewing stands and stone cutters can stack. Let's see, we've got about 20 spaces left. Potatoes, perfect. Boom. It's really good, especially for some of these smaller things that you only have like one of. Do we have, let's go back and get those potatoes out. I would rather put those in. There we go. We have 14 spots left. I'll put the chest in there. I'll put the birch in there. Put the iron in there. Look at that. And we have 1 spot left. Anything that can stack. Can these stack? Yes, they can. All right, so 64 out of 64 now in our bundle. And that is why we killed all those rabbits. So, see, kids, perseverance pays off. And now we can head back and look, wow, look at all that space now we have in our inventory because of that. Let's go back to our boat. Where did you end up, boat? So we remember the spot. It should be pretty easy to get back, but we're going to do something on the way back that should help us quite a bit. For me, I'll ever just remember the general direction. Obviously, with the Coords at the bottom, I know if I head towards till the Coords count down to 0, 0, that will be our base. So we know that is out there. But there's another way you can use, and it's very helpful. So, for example, we come over here and we're like, okay, I recognize this little inlet. I don't really remember where to go from here. So what you can do is, as you're setting this up, you can leave little signposts in your world and in different places that will help guide you and remind you which way to go. So you want to kind of put this somewhere prominent, like this little island here where we found the buried treasure would be perfect because you can kind of see it. And so if I want to remember where our base is, I will take something that is not naturally occurring in the world. So cobblestone, especially on the surface, for the most part, is not found. You'll find stone and other things, but you will not find cobblestone. So I'm going to use a few blocks of this, just 2 now. That'll be easy. And I'm going to post, let's see, our home is that way. So I'm going to post a torch on that side and a torch on that side, and this will tell me to go back this way. So that's an easy way you can mark your spots. But to be honest, I kind of know how to get back from here. I do, now that we have a little bit of space in our inventory, I am going to keep an eye out for shipwrecks. Down there are ocean ruins. We will explore those in the future, but we do not have a brush yet, I mentioned earlier, so we're going to not do that for the time being. That's a whole nother endeavor involving one of the new features in Minecraft in 1.20, which is archaeology. And archaeology involves slowly, painfully brushing and uncovering things, and also being careful not to break the ancient stuff that is left over. I'm headed this way because I know home is directly to the right, basically, just to kind of peek and see if there are any more shipwrecks around. Sometimes in the water you will see shipwrecks. Sometimes you will see things like geodes, which is another feature of Minecraft. And so it's something to always be worth looking out for as you cruise along the world and figure out where you're going. There's also different kinds of treasure and monuments and ruins in the ocean that are worth checking out. So it's never hurtful to just kind of go a little bit out of the way and see what you might find. All right, we're going full F5 mode now. This will enable us. Yeah, I saw it. Did you guys see it? I saw it. This will enable us to get this iron right here. Hey, we're never going to turn down free iron just sitting there staring at us, especially in this stage of the game. So there we go. We got some iron ore we can put in. I think we had some that we did in our boat up here. So we can actually see if there's anything else to put in. No, I don't think so. All right, so let's continue heading back towards home and see what we might see along the sea. Yeah, that was totally an accident there. Along this ocean. Just kind of getting the lay of the land out here, figuring out, seeing what kind of biomes. There's more birch over that way. Birch can be a pretty tree for building with, but it's not the prettiest of biomes. So it's, there's not a lot to it that's interesting to find. It's very similar to the area that we have our spawn in terms of animals and creatures and other things like that. So there is some things over there, and we have, it looks like, a shipwreck here. It's another sideways one. I don't believe we have gone to this one yet. I do want to be careful though. Obviously I don't have very good breathing at this time. I do have an iron axe though now, which will help speed up this quite a bit if I use it and not my stone shovel. I hate it when the mouse sometimes rolls back on me and makes it a little hard. Is that another shipwreck right there? Wow. We might have two in this same area. So let me head down now after cutting that. It's always good. We got some suspicious stew. Paper would be worthwhile. Don't really need the suspicious stew. It's not that important long term. Looks like I picked up that plank that I just cut, or log. Dark oak log. That'd be a great forest to see because we need some saplings of the dark oak tree. And let's get down here. You can swim through these as a 1-block gap, but it's a little easier. Oh, perfect. We got some of these and another treasure map. All right, let's head up. Looks like it's about to be night. I'm going to actually get my bed and remember our trick that we can sleep. We're going to go down here right on the boat. And when it strikes 18:30 or so, or as you remember, the other way is to just look at the sky. And when you start actually being able to see the stars pop into view, that's the time that you can begin to sleep. All right. I do want my wonderful blue bed back, so let's cut this. So we found 2 treasure chests. The question with this is there a third one? And I think there is back here. Assuming this isn't the one we cut our way to earlier. It is not. And hello. We've got lots of lapis, lots of emeralds, lots of iron. I'm kind of surprised that we have not yet, with all the buried treasure and multiple shipwrecks that we found, we have not yet encountered any diamonds. But that's okay. We got 4 of these armor trims now, which is great. We can maybe do something with those with our iron armor. Once we get back to our spawn, we've got some more iron. We've got some more emeralds. And we've got some more paper, but we also have another treasure map. This one looks to be a little trickier. We are on the corner, but we are not like right on the corner. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this map away. And I saw one more, what looked like a ship over here. I want to check it out. Yep, there it is. Just to see what's here, and then we'll follow this buried treasure where it leads. And then we will get home is my plan, because I've got about all I can carry at this point. Okay, we got some more maps and feathers and this. Let's head up. Usually on a smaller ship like this, you might get 2, but usually you'll only get 1 chest. I say that hoping that I get proven wrong. I am proven wrong. Wow. Did you guys see it? It was way back there. All right, 1 second. So we need to cut into this back area of the ship. I'm going to keep our air going here. Make sure we are good to go. And now we've got more iron, more of these coastal trims, more lapis, and more ingots. My inventory is full. So let me go drop these off. I want to get that lapis. That will come in handy in the future. Still no diamonds, though. We have 5. No, we have 8 of these coast armor trims now. I'm guessing this one is going to be the exact same as this one. Yep, that's what usually happens when there's multiple shipwrecks in a nearby area, which is okay. I do want to get that lapis real quick. Almost forgot where I was going there. This was a very sneaky chest. So let's get this in, and then we're going to go see if we can find this buried treasure, even if it looks like it might be a little more difficult to locate than our previous ones. All right. So we are here. We want to, usually when you're looking for buried treasure, you kind of want to follow straight along the lines. You know, we're headed, according to my Coords at the bottom, due south. So we're going to head this way and see if our dot gets bigger or smaller. If it does get bigger, we know we're going in the right direction. If it gets smaller, we know it's time. Oh, I see the land beginning to form, which means we are moving in the right direction. The map will fill in as we enter close to it. I was hungry. And we can actually switch there and head in. Looks like once we get here, we're going to be taking a hard left. Is there a beach nearby? Maybe over here? Yep, right here. Usually it'll be, if you have really high beaches like this, at least in Java Edition, it's usually on the shallower side of things. So that does help a little. Let's take our shield out of our pocket. See, I'm facing the wrong way. All right, let me get right on this. Okay, let's do our little trick. We are at 7 and 4 on our block. Let's go over to 9 and 9. And there. Hello! Oh! Yes! That is what I'm talking about. We got some more TNT. We got some gold. Got some iron. Anything else? There's not 1, but 5 diamonds in this chest. And I'm going to get rid of these because I don't need them. And so with that, we have also gotten the achievement, the advancement, acquire diamonds. Woo! That is huge. Not just 1, but 5. We've got some more cooked salmon, I guess I can grab that. These potions are good, but I do want to just go ahead and break that chest. I don't really care about it right now. I've got plenty of logs back home I can chop to get more chests. But wow, sometimes you find maybe 2 diamonds, 1 diamond in a buried treasure if you're lucky. Finding 5 diamonds is huge, but I guess that makes up because we've done 3 buried treasure now, and those are the first diamonds that we've gotten. So I feel entirely justified here. I'm going to toss this out. I got to stand up to get rid of this one because it's in my offhand. Kind of annoying when it does that. I guess I could just hit the F button and be able to switch it back to my regular inventory when that happens, but it's just inconvenient. I wish they would show you when you're sitting in a chest boat. I wish they would show you your armor and show you your offhand a little easier so you can navigate with the boat and look at stuff. All right, we're gonna head up here. Now, I know we have a bunch of these at home, but this one is just like right next door to this cliff, if I don't fall off of it. This is the spruce tree, which is one of the most popular trees in Minecraft for a lot of reasons. One is it's very easy to farm. So for projects that require just a lot of any type of log will do, say you're building lots of chests for a storage room or something like that, you can use any kind of wood. And so because spruce is one of the easiest woods to farm, it makes it very, very convenient to use for farming because it can be grown in a very special way. But it looks like that is literally the only spruce that is there. But I do see some friends here. What's up, guys? What's up, boys? These are wolves. They can be tamed with not dog bones, but they can be tamed with bones, like we got from the skeleton earlier in the game. Those we'll have to come back because we do not have any bones to speak of. But I wanted to did take a screenshot of this island because when we want to come back and get a dog, we will know exactly where to come. But it looks like, kind of in a weird way, that was literally the only spruce tree on this island. So for all that climbing, we got one sapling. So I guess hopefully, maybe when we regrow this sapling back home, it can give us more. If not, we'll just venture up the hill into the area up there. Looks like, though, we have one other feature to check out on our way home, and our inventory is getting very, very, very full, even as I speak. And that is this down here, which appears to be a ruined portal in the ocean. These are usually blocked by these glowy, kind of orange and black looking blocks. Not really black, I guess it's more of red, but it's a little hard to see under the water. Those are called magma blocks. They are basically kind of molten blocks. They require special care when you're moving on them, but underwater, they have the habit of, if you go near them, you can start seeing some bubbles usually, and they will pull you down into the water. I am not seeing any bubbles though. That's kind of weird. But you do have to be careful about taking a boat directly over them because it will try to pull your boat down in the water. And we have a portal here, but it is broken. You can see this dark black purplish block is called obsidian. This is something that's used for making portals to a different dimension in the game. And then we have these brighter purple with a little bit of black blocks that are crying obsidian, which represents where the obsidian was broken. But usually around these, there's some different stone bricks, and there is a chest. And specifically with this chest, there is a golden sword. I'm not going to grab that. And there is obsidian, as well as a flint and steel. So let's get back up here. I'll show you guys in a second what to do about those magma blocks, because I do want to see if I can get some of those. But first, let me put a few things away, because my inventory was too full, believe it or not. Surprise, surprise. And I could not get anything else. We're gonna have to sleep. We're gonna sleep down by this ruined portal, perhaps. Maybe right on top of it. There we go. So when you're going on these, if you hold shift, you can actually be right on top of them. But there is a drowned nearby us somewhere. We do have to watch out for him. And those will refill your oxygen. Let's go. Let's see if I can get to sleep in before the drowned comes up here. We have not actually seen one of these yet. There he is. Is he? Okay, he looks pretty simple. He doesn't have a trident or anything. But we will possibly run out of air before we are able to defeat him. So I want to get back up here. You coming back up, buddy? You want to fight? Where'd you go? Oh, you're all the way over there. So let's see now if we can grab this sword. Sometimes also around here you will see gold blocks around these ruined portals. These can happen on land, but oftentimes you can also find them in the ocean. There does not appear to be any gold blocks in this area, so that's something to keep in mind and keep track of there. And we're going to break this. Uh-oh. See, I'm starting to run out of air, but I can head down here and refill my oxygen on this magma block. So kind of can just hang out here under the water. It's nice and peaceful. Maybe I'll edit some underwater music in post. And we're going to break this because we actually want to take a few of these with us, I think. There we go. Get that one. Let me get my bed. And let's head back up. All right. We have got quite a lot of stuff, but we are, I think, going to call that there. All right. So we have now gotten lost. Which way do we go? So if you look at my coordinates, I want to make sure the X is going down like it is, and then that the Z is going down. So that means I go this way and then head this way. And this is our direction home. There you can see there's the shipwreck we found just a little bit ago. Didn't think I got myself lost there for a moment. It's all good. I am just ecstatic. I wish you could see me smiling right now that we got 5 diamonds out of that one buried treasure. That's going to be huge because there's several things we can do with them. One thing is that we can make a diamond pickaxe, which is an important part of progressing in the game. It actually lets you mine those blocks of obsidian that we just saw in the broken portal. And that's important because if we ever want to make one of those portals and venture into that other realm, we need a way to mine those blocks and place them in the pattern of a portal. And so we can actually make our own obsidian with some other ways, but we still need to be able to mine it. And so a diamond block is very important. I see we're coming in. I see the little spot. I see us. We're coming home. But that's really huge. But we can also perhaps begin to build an enchantment setup because we also need diamonds for that. So let's head back over here. And it looks like quite a few of our cherry trees have grown in. That is super exciting. I'm excited to see what we can do with those. That is just huge right there. We have quite a haul of things. We're going to take a moment just before we jump off land here, before we do anything else as this episode comes to a close, and just take a look at the haul of things that we've gotten from this. This has been what, 3.5 episodes boat trip. So here is what we found while we were out. Cocoa beans, vines, raw iron. We found tons of iron ingots. We found lapis. We found emeralds. We found some buried treasure maps. We found jungle wood, jungle saplings, bamboo. We found some frostwalker boots. We found some TNT. We could have gotten more of that, but I didn't have room. Some empty maps, paper, carrots, books, acacia saplings, iron sword. We found some feathers. We found some gold ingots. We found a ton of hay bales, watermelon, water-breathing potions. We found some more books there. We found obsidian, which is a huge thing. We finally were able to craft a bundle, and we also found more iron. We found some cactus. We found some string. We found some moss blocks. We also found some stone cutters. I'm just running out of energy even reading this list of how much stuff we found. We found a brewing stand for making potions. We found flint. We found a flint and steel, which will serve us well if those pillagers ever come back. We can get rid of that captain a little easier without the bad omen effect. We found a saddle, which will be huge. We can finally go, perhaps in the next episode, find ourselves a horse to ride and use as our transportation. But last but not least, we found some magma blocks, which we can use for some things. And we found 5 diamonds. Oh, we also found potatoes, which are pretty cool as well. 5 diamonds, though. That is just amazing. And you can see in my achievements here, we got an achievement for diamonds. We also got an achievement for collecting a block of obsidian called the Ice Bucket Challenge. For some of you, you're like, wait, what is that? That was a bit of a trend a few years ago. But we have those, and now we are ready to go. Golden swords, you can make tools out of gold. We have not talked about this much, but it usually doesn't last very long. And so that's a little bit of a reason why people don't usually make a lot of tools or armor out of gold. There's some very specific uses you might want to use them for, though. But this sword actually has mending, which is pretty cool. It means as the sword loses its durability, like my iron pickaxe is doing, If you're able to get XP and you are holding that sword, it will actually repair the sword for you. And Minion is an enchant. It's kind of a controversy right now in Minecraft about how common it should be and how easy to get. But it is an enchant that is very helpful and allows you to keep your tools for longer and longer without them wearing out, as long as you are mindful to fix them before they break. So it looks like over here, we can kind of see what was loaded. It looks like our crop field was not very loaded. Looks like some of these trees were loaded. Some of these trees did not grow while we were gone. So that's something to keep in mind. We'll be experimenting some to see which chunks of the world will actually stay loaded as our spawn chunks. Look at this goat here. Look at him underneath his cherry blossom. There we go. So this is our 30 minutes of Minecraft today. I want to get a screenshot with my diamonds. Hello, hello, hello. I got diamonds. Let's go. All right. What do you think about these diamonds? There we go. Yeah. Woo. All right. That's just me being an idiot. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Josh Gets Lost. This is the 30 minutes a day Minecraft series. Leave us a comment. Let us know some of the things that I asked for in the video. Name for cat. I think I asked for a name for a goat in an earlier episode. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know what color horse you think I should try to acquire in the next episode with our new saddle. But until next time, I'll see you all later when we get lost together. Thank you.